I said you better watch what you're doing, 'cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, 'cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, 'cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
You are absolutely right. The way he went about it was absolutely wrong. Like, so, like I said, I'm not
of my Jewish hatred that actually goes. Other than the fact that why are y'all popping out of the sewers in New York City?
Annunciation Catholic Church. You couldn't call it pronounced Catholic Church?
Yeah, pronounce the Catholic.
I have a narcotic smelling horse right here.
All right, stop.
Hey, Joseph, would you mind if
See.
officer behind you checked your pockets, make sure you don't have any narcotics or anything like that?
Hold on, I just fucked everything up again. Let me restart that because I didn't have a limiter or anything on, and I'm gonna blast it full volume so everybody hears.
I have a narcotic smelling horse right here.
All right, stop.
Don't see it.
Hey, Joseph,
Oh.
would you mind if this officer behind you checked your pockets, make sure you don't have any narcotics or anything like that? You don't want us to check your pockets?
That's cool. I have a narcotic smelling horse right here.
All right, stop.
On the ground now!
Running between eastbound and the north alley is.
He did not hesitate in trying to take off running.
It is. We have a narcotic smelling horse.
That has never been a thing in existence. They use
There's
drug
no-
dogs because dogs' noses are very, very sensitive. Horses are more sensitive than humans, but not like that.
We have a drug sniffing horse. It would have been great if he just yelled stop and the other guy was like, collaborate and listen. I suspect with a brand new invention.
It'd
They
been
took
funny if
them
he
down.
just starts dancing. Jennifer here with the 6 months. The membership here. Tennessee explosion equals shit happens. Tennessee, not a place in play. Tennessee is in play, but this story I don't think is one of them. We'll have to see though. But let's go ahead and say we got Muffin in the chat and Jennifer right now. That's it. Jonathan and Jennifer over there on Rumble. Yeah, I
Get out of
think
there,
we've been
cartoons.
put behind another shadow ban kind of situation.
Like I said, which is weird.
We just
Sean
broke out of
shows-
one.
Oh no, that's right. They were talking about it yesterday that they're like getting 0 views on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, all of a sudden we broke out. We got
But it-
300, 400 on one of them, and then all of a sudden, or on two back to back, and then boom, nothing.
I think what they're doing is trying to prove that they don't censor. So they'll throw it out every once in a while, and then stop for a little while, and then throw
Well,
it out a
that just
little
makes
while.
people pay more attention, though.
They're stupid. What do you want? They're fucking dumb. They're all fucking dumb, except Rumble. It may be pilled. We gotta go. We might have to. See
Rumble
about
stays consistent for us. It really does. Rumble stays consistent for us. It even pops off a little bit more than YouTube sometimes does, but I don't understand any of that shit. Like, we got a warning because I bullied somebody in a short by saying I don't understand your noodle speak. That was what the offense was, Davey. I don't understand your noodle speak as offensive.
Well, I mean, listen. I mean, we could be banned in other countries. Muffin, yes. There's two kinds of smart. You have book smart, and you have street smart. Rumble is very dumb, bad app, but at least they don't control. Yeah, I mean, and YouTube, who's been around for fucking 4 times as long as Rumble, who has basically the market on it. YouTube's dumb when it comes to they want to push out stuff that they know will make them money.
Yeah,
you know, so they're not. They just let it go. Just let whatever go. Who gives a fuck? But you know,
well, the advertisers.
they're not.
So okay, yeah. So if the advertisers don't want to be linked to that kind of shit, then fine.
Don't put it on. Deluxe Knight with the 10 sub donos. Thank you very much, Deluxe Knight. Appreciate the fuck out of you. Hope you have a wonderful
wondering
evening.
when you were going to watch that.
Well, I would, to get it in. Yeah, no, they're the. Once again, they're protected by Section 230, where they're not supposed to be editors, yet they will edit. They will tell you what you can and can't say. They will tell you without it being like threats on anybody, stuff like that. But, you can't say noodle letters or else they want to take it down. That's
what are you trying to say, Dave?
I'm just, no reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they're dumb and smart in the same way. And Rumble, like I said, it's one of those. It's still manifesting. When YouTube was first born, YouTube wasn't the fucking greatest either.
Well, I will tell you this though. After that that episode where I kind of went a little bit unhinged, that's when the shadow ban lifted.
On what? On YouTube?
Mm-hmm. And then I couldn't get onto YouTube. I couldn't stream onto YouTube because for some reason I had to flush the entire damn system out, get a new stream key, everything else like that. As soon as it went back on.
Maybe that's what you need to do on Rumble too. Get a new stream key, maybe.
No.
Maybe YouTube. Maybe you need to get a new stream key on YouTube also. Maybe.
Well, I had to fix the issue of why I couldn't connect to YouTube.
I think Simple Davey got banned on Rumble.
No.
My app won't work. I think I got it. I don't know. My app won't work. Every time I go to the show from last night on Third Rail, it goes to another episode. It won't let me watch it.
Do you have was that a premium episode for them?
No.
They do have problems. I'll have to check it out. But
I mean, I did show my ball.
That's why you wanted to go back to it. This motherfucker showed his nutsack. We're not talking about that again. Right.
No, because your wife will hear one part of the conversation and think you want me to show you. You think you want to that I want you to show me your balls and asshole. Like night with the dodo. Howdy, everybody.
Hey. No, that was funny as hell. But the pregame thing, Davey was sitting here talking about what weird things were going on Third Rail last night, and I realized my wife whipped her head to me at one point, and I realized she was only hearing what I was saying, which is, "Why do you want to show me your testicles?" And then the next thing out of my mouth is, "Do you want me to show you my butthole too? What the fuck?" And she just whipped her head at me with just this weird look on her face, and I just realized exactly what was happening. It was funny, but yeah.
AVDs, that's right. Deluxe, let me finish your quote. Howdy, everyone. Hope everybody's doing. How is everybody doing today? Prayers for Charlie and his family. 1 month today. Yeah, it's been 1 month that Charlie's been gone.
But,
it sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen. We got to hit this real quick. 19 people dead or missing after massive blast at Tennessee military explosive plant, officials say. All right, 19 people are dead or missing after a massive blast obliterated a building at a Tennessee explosive facility on Friday, as authorities say. A massive mass detonation was so significant that it rattled home miles away. The early morning explosion and Accurate Energetic Systems, which manufactures military and demolitions explosives, left charred debris in mangled vehicles across a vast area. The sheriff said that the facilities did not want to declare a death toll yet, that they were just missing 19 souls. I always wish for the best, said David. Dave, we'll hear that here in a minute. Davis said investigators from multiple agencies have been assisting with the response, but have not yet determined what caused the explosion. The blast shook nearby homes. The explosion happened at around 7:45 a.m. local time, and 3 people with minor injuries from the explosion were treated at TriStar medical facilities in Dixon. Yeah. Okay. So, this was a military explosive manufacturing plant. Okay. In Tennessee. I kind of know the area this is in. Close to Dixon County. TriStar Medical's in Dixon. No, this is Humphreys County. And I kind of know the area this is in. It's built on a mountainside to contain the blast. This thing went off. I don't think this was some kind of attack. Now, it will hurt infrastructure as far as like explosive ammunition for our military and things like that. It will hurt that, yes, but I don't think this was an attack. I just think this was a freak fucking accident.
Could you imagine you're on the shitter at work and the next thing you know, you're like crunching, taking a fucking morning dump. Next thing you know, you're at the fucking pearly gates. Like, what the fuck just happened?
No, not even that, dude. You have diarrhea, right? You're just trying to hold it. You got it. You just like, fuck it, I can't do it anymore. You go to the bathroom, and as soon as you sit down and you just let your ass explode, everything blows the fuck up. You would be literally doing the meme.
I'd be pissed. I'd be fucking pissed. Also, Jonas said the China show guys were saying the same thing tonight. Viewership has gone down. Notifications are not reaching people, etc. Last episode restricted, no reason, but damage done after challenged it.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with us, Jonah. It doesn't hurt like super chats and memberships and everything like that. But any kind of ad revenue, what's the fucking point? It's really come to that. But
yeah, you're just fucking, you're sitting there at work and you're just fucking making shit like you've done for the past X amount of years, and somebody just fucks up and you're gone. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Now, if you work at a place like that, do you like expect that that'll happen one day? Is that like in the back of your mind? Like, like you're a cop and you're like, one day,
considering I've worked in places like that, yes.
That's crazy.
You literally work with these, Davey, think about it that way. You work with these people day in, day out. Like when I was, all right, let's put it this way. When I was a ink manufacturer for Sanford, I messed with chemicals all day, every day that can and will explode if you fuck around.
Really?
There was 6 of us in that building that were messing with chemicals all day. Shit that would explode with just the slightest little fucking spark if the drum was open. Yes, it does linger in the back of your mind. However, after a while, you just kind of tune that out.
Yeah.
And then this happens. But I mean, it was first shift kind of saying. It was like 7:45 in the morning. That was first shift. Somebody didn't have their coffee.
That's the thing. Like, it goes, you do something so much every single day. Bruce with the donut! Fucking Bruce, thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
Muffin, Jennifer, Richie, Davey, hello again, my friends. Hello, Rich. Bruce.
Really appreciate that. Hey, brother.
Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate the fuck out of you. I was on the toilet during a larger earthquake years ago. It scared the shit out of me. Pun intended. Just thinking about you shitting is funny, Jennifer. I don't know why.
Why are you thinking about her shitting though?
She just literally said I was on the toilet during a large explosion. It scared the shit out of me.
So
Thinking
your
about
mind
Jennifer-
just mentally goes to her taking a
as
shit.
soon as I read it, the picture of Jennifer shitting in a toilet.
But yet you make fun of me. You make fun of me for having a
Everything.
weak stomach because when I see something nasty, I immediately imagine putting it in my mouth. You immediately thinking about her taking a shit. What is this?
You also think people with fucking straight teeth are weird too. So I listen. She was in the potty, and an earthquake happened. She shit herself on the toilet. There's no other perfect place to shit.
Right.
But in my head, I thought of Jennifer pulling her pants down, about to go, and the fucking the earthquake
You're not helping
goes.
yourself in this.
The
You're not
earthquake goes,
helping
and she
yourself
just
in this.
shits herself. What happened?
You're not helping yourself. Explaining is not helping. But no.
No. Shit. I thought it would sound better.
But no, I really don't think this is something here. Honestly, I don't, because look, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. We got some of the first reporting about it. This is from CNN here. Check. Listen.
Are responding to a powerful blast at a military explosives facility in the town of McEwen. Officials say that a number of people were killed in this, that others are missing. It's an explosion that shook homes miles away in the small rural community west of Nashville. Video from a man's doorbell camera captured the moment that it happened. Officials are set to give an update on the situation here shortly, but in the meantime, let's bring in...
Go back a little. That was quick.
Yeah.
You hear? But you hear the blast?
Situation here shortly.
Go back. No. Go back when the blast. Just go back. Yeah.
Man's doorbell camera captured the moment that it happened.
Right there.
Officials are set
you hear
to give
the
an
police
update on the
siren so
situation
quickly,
here
though?
shortly, but in the meantime,
that was quick. That's what I mean. Deluxe with the don't know. LOL. David couldn't breathe for like 10, 15 seconds with laughter. Jennifer. Yeah, I couldn't. But if you listen to it quick, like you can hear the explosion,
the police siren,
and then the police siren went off real fucking quick.
I mean, you have that out there, an explosion like that. That'd be my first fucking thought. That ain't no gunfire. That's a fucking explosion. There's a munitions factory right out there. Something just happened.
You think they had police on like in, because if we looked at the picture, it's kind of set back a little way.
No, it's built on a bigger complex. The complex has security in it, but things like that do not, because it's a restricted complex.
Oh, that was quick though. That was fucking. It was boom.
But that was also in town about a mile away.
Still, like I don't know, man. It's just weird to hear a siren that quick. Usually, you'd hear the kaboom, and then like a few minutes later, you'd hear it. But that siren was almost instantaneous.
I don't know. If
I'm not saying some fuck
officer
shit
and I
happened.
heard some shit like that sitting in a car. Yeah, either that.
You shit yourself and then turn the siren on. At least it'd take a little longer.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, either that or the blast wave actually caused the sirens to go off, which is less likely.
Probably.
You'd have to rack that car pretty damn hard.
I mean, it's a fucking ammunition. It's a munition place. What kind of ammunition were they making there? Do you know?
No. But over a mile away, that shockwave is felt. You can hear it. It rattles houses. It's not going to do any damage to vehicles if it's not blowing out windows, you know? But it's rattling shit. Yeah, that's something fucking major, dude. That's bombs and shit that we drop going off over there. I think this was just somebody's just a fuck up somebody did. Somebody dropped something probably. And that was it.
Some young kid playing with fucking grenades.
Oh, if that were a thing, that'd be funny as fuck. I'd laugh if it's just like some dude literally just picked up a grenade, pulled the pin, and just like, watch this. I'm sorry. It'd be dumbassery in motion.
Yeah.
I would laugh if that were the case, but I don't think it is. I think somebody just fucked up.
Let's bring in CNN's Ryan Young. Ryan, what do we know?
Yeah, you know, this is about an hour outside of Nashville. This happened around 7:48, as you saw on that
by the
camera
police
that
sirens
we just saw
and no
from the
car
Ring
alarms,
doorbell.
right?
But this blast was immense. When you look at the video from above, you can see just barely anything left. When I called the EMS to talk to them about this, they were telling us that crews initially couldn't even had to stand back to respond because there were secondary explosions. You just look at the rubble there, the cars that have been twisted and pretty much blown apart, some still on fire. This explosion rocked the area. Just hearing from people saying they felt the blast from more than a couple miles away, you understand just the ferocity of this explosion. But when you look at it, you just see how devastating it is. We have confirmed from the sheriff that there are multiple fatalities. No count given just yet, as they're trying to make sure not only is everyone accounted for, but they have to make those painful phone calls to family members who obviously know that their loved ones went to work today and then had this explosion happen. Both Hickman and Humphreys counties are working on this. We know the ATF and bomb arson units from the TBI are there as well. This explosion happening just around 7:48, but listen to what the sheriff said just about 20 minutes ago about this blast and where they are right now.
I don't want to put that kind of information out there right now because we are vetting that. We've had such a massive response that now we're trying to slow down, identify things. And for those of you that was around me during the flood, we had some mistakes during the flood of some things that was put out there as names and numbers and that kind of thing. And I don't want that today. We're trying to be very methodical in what we're doing and making sure that we take the time to recognize and find out each and every one of these individuals and their family.
Brianna, you understand this is going to be a...
Jonah makes a good point. So the ring camera may have triggered on first, then captured the secondary blast. I worked explosives, been exploded with a fireball. All that work was contained in a single building. There's no blowout windows. Not ever. The steel beams are seen. Maybe that's why you heard the sirens. And Bruce says, worked at a munitions plant in my youth, met my first rocket scientist there. Pretty fucking cool.
I mean, that was from the spread pattern, though.
It looked contained, though. It looked pretty fucking contained.
That was massive amounts of munitions because there was an entire fucking building right here.
But I mean, you can see the
well,
foundation
not right here,
of it.
It'd be back here, but yeah,
you can see the foundation of it.
Everything else is just demolished from the back end out. Yeah,
it was probably down there. It probably happened down there and blew out the side and everything.
Let's go to because that's that right there. That's that entrance we see coming in right there.
Yeah,
that whole building is now fucking gone.
Yeah, but you see on the opposite side is where the back half is. So you see that little thing.
Which right up there?
But that's weird.
Yeah, that's up front. Which means the blast happened back here. Maybe not right back here is where my
I don't know
thing is, but yeah.
That whole fucking thing is gone.
Even better. Take it frame by frame.
But let me tell you.
Structurally, the weak point looked to be about right here. Either that or the blast was centered around this area.
But I tell you what, for being a fucking munitions place, that was contained.
Yeah.
Nothing around it was burnt. That was fucking contained. So whoever built that knew what the fuck they were doing.
The small explosions after the fact were probably like smaller munitions going to fuck off. You know, because they might have caught fire or something like that, or got exposed to something they shouldn't have been exposed to, and were set off later on.
Yeah, KB. People in the area might have thought fucking World War III started.
Shit. It was rocking home a mile away. So yeah.
I mean, it's.
But we got the police chief dude. Damn it, what is his name? Chris something? Chris Davis. Sheriff Chris Davis is actually gonna give us a little report on it. I'm gonna remove the gain just in case. See if I can mess with the volume for you guys here.
It looks like that update could be happening right now.
We talked for just a minute. Myself and
I gotta put the gain on.
We'll be able to answer those.
No, I do not.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is probably one of the most.
It's horrible video.
Not
yes.
Rolling yet, please. This is probably one of the most devastating scenes that I've ever seen in my career. That's 36 years. I'm trying to be mindful when I talk to y'all today and do this. I'm trying to be very mindful of our families and our victims. Okay, so please be patient with me on that. All right, y'all ready? Everybody ready? All right. So at this time, we have been able to confirm that we do have 19 souls. That we're looking for. So, excuse me, I ask you to keep in mind those families.
I bet you ain't even gonna find a bone. They were probably vaporized. Probably not. I'm just saying.
This is probably one of the most devastating sites. I think Sheriff Kraft and I was talking about. It's probably been one of the most devastating situations that I've been on in my career. As far as the scene goes, we do feel that the scene is secure. We have ATF, FBI that are handling the scene as far as the investigative part, trying to figure out and recreate or figure out what actually happened to cause this. Do I see a short-term explanation? No. Do I see us being here for many days? Yes, I do see that. We've got we've got the bomb squad from Metro Bomb Squad here. I don't really want to get in to start naming all the agencies. I'm scared I'll miss somebody. We've got TBI, Bomb and Arson here. They're all working together. It's one of the things that I'm very happy to see is all of these agencies. It's not just one, but we've come together and we're making the very best team effort that we can to move forward. Please keep in mind that these families, and I've said it up front, I said it to start with, that's where our thoughts and prayers need to go right now. And we've just got to take one day at a time or 1 hour at a time. We're processing things. We're finding out more information. We're trying to figure out, maybe the cause of this. There's not going to be a short explanation for that. I know I may have repeated myself there a little bit. Forgive me, but we're all tired and trying to put together the best effort we can and remember the families and who we're working for.
Either that or he was told either to shut the fuck up or they really don't have shit. But I'm going to sit here and say I don't think they have anything on this.
Oh. It's all blown to smithereens.
Like I was saying, the people, you might find a fingertip.
Maybe.
But they have to be vaporized at this point. I mean, Jesus Christ, that was... To destroy a building like that and leave nothing remaining. Not a damn thing remaining in that.
Jesus, KB. Mommy, what kind of bird is that? Honey, that's a bobbit bird. They might find a few parts in trees. Hey there, little
I'm now
feller.
frightened of you. For anybody
Why?
that
'Cause
doesn't
you-
know, Lorena Bobbitt cut off John Bobbitt's dick.
And threw it on the New York Expressway. Wink. Did Yins already talk about the flood that devastated the community just 4 years ago?
We did that. Antifa maybe branded a terrorist organization. That stream, limited or no ads remain in that video.
Awesome.
Right. But yeah, I don't honestly, dude. I really don't think anything really big is. I think this is just a horrible fucking accident altogether. And yeah, it's gonna hurt munitions for our military at this point in time. But I don't think there was anything really behind this at this point.
Yeah, but it looked like a small little joint. I mean, 19 people. I don't think it's going to hurt that bad.
Yeah, the munitions production of it would, especially if we're already gearing up for war. Even the smallest little hiccup is gonna hurt.
What up, either one? Yeah. I don't
What
know.
up, be the one?
I don't know much about that stuff. It's a fucking tragedy that it happened. I don't. He's just going to
19
work
people
one day.
still fucking missing.
They're not going to find him.
No.
That was everybody that was at work. Imagine you driving to work at that fucking facility and you just see it go and fucking explode. You'd be traumatized the rest of your life.
Imagine that one motherfucker who just was like on the way to work. He was late that morning because he overslept or something. He's on the way to work, and as he gets there, he just sees the building gone.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, what the fuck?
Shit happens for a reason. Sometimes you miss your fucking alarm clock because
Hey,
something just was like, hey, not today.
here's your sign, motherfucker. What up, Rick, Marlene? How y'all doing tonight?
Richard Reed Hellfire book. Han Soul.
Hellfire.
No idea.
Never heard it.
No idea what caused it.
No idea just yet. But
it was a little close to him be the one.
I know you've been itching to talk about this, Davey. Let's go.
What? Oh, the wonderful Fatso?
Yeah.
The girl who you think is the best choice for California?
Who else do you have?
I don't know, but apparently Padilla's not running, and he's got 20%. Her fucking numbers have tanked. Our favorite excited CNN guy. I don't know if it's here, but he was talking about how she went from 40% to 14%. Padilla, who's not even running, I think went from like 12% to 20%.
Right.
He's not even running. As Katie Porter, the leading Democrat in the race for California governor, goes full incredulous Karen after a journalist had the audacity to ask basic follow-up questions when Katie Porter scoffed at the idea of needing Trump supporters to win.
What do you say to the 40% of California voters?
By the way, this has started a firestorm of shit that Katie Porter, everything that Katie Porter has ever done is now coming back out.
Who you'll need in order to win, who voted for Trump.
How would I need them in order to win, man?
Well, unless you think you're going to get 60% of the vote. You think you'll get 60%. Everybody who did not vote for Trump will vote for you. That's what you're thinking.
In a general election, yes. If it is me versus a Republican, I think that I will win the people who did not vote for Trump.
What if it's you versus another Democrat?
I don't intend that to be the case.
So how?
She's so fucking cocky. She thinks she's the only Democrat that's going to be running.
Well, that's just not the case, though. But
and she thinks she's going. She had 40%. 40. Alex Jose Padilla is an anchor baby. Pass it on.
Oh yeah, he is.
do you not intend that to be the case? Are you going to
Alex
ask them not to run?
Quesadilla is an anchor baby. But I will say this. Yeah, I will call him Alex Quesadilla. I don't care. I will say this. The reason why I say she is like California's like best chance at this point, she's crazy as shit. She is insane. But financially, there ain't a damn thing she ever did in fucking Congress that would ever make me say, eh.
I didn't even realize she was voted out.
Yes. Not even on spending in the fuck. No. She didn't vote out. She ran for governor of California.
Oh. So she had to give up her seat?
Yeah. So, like, fiscally, she is responsible as fuck. She's crazy and insane. She's a fucking lunatic bitch. But it would be better than Newsom.
She looks like she's wearing the mask in The Office that Dwight put on his face.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna build
God.
the support. I have the support already in terms of name recognition. And so
The eyes?
Drew Carey.
Oh, Mimi. Yeah.
Mimi.
Yeah. We played this on Tuesday, and Cunt said the same thing. But he had her last name. I didn't know what her fucking last name was. Cunt was just like, Mimi, whatever. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? He's like, Mimi from the Drew Carey show. I was like, oh my God, yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
I just saw it when you said something like that. It's like, nah. I know this face. I know that. Oh, shit. Yeah, just plaster clown makeup on it, and there you go.
Rick says they made various types of explosives, including shape charges.
Yeah, see. even precursors going into something like that being on the facility to be manufactured. Yeah, not even with a green neon dildo on a mile-long stick in the dark and blindfolded. Jonathan.
That's kind of descriptive there, buddy.
Right.
What about putting a butt plug in it?
I want to begin the video, but it's not beginning.
I'm going to do the very best I can to make sure that we get through this primary in a really strong position. But let me be clear with you. I represented Orange County. I represented a purple area. I have stood on my own 2 feet and won Republican votes before. That's not something every candidate in this race can say. If you're from a deep blue area, if you're from LA or you're from Oakland, you don't have an experience.
But you just said you don't need those Trump voters.
Well, you asked me if I needed them to win.
So you don't
I
think
feel
you
like
need
this
them
is
to win.
unnecessarily argumentative. What is your question?
The question is the same thing I asked everybody, that this is being called the empowering voters to stop Trump's power grab. Every other candidate has answered this question. This is not
Correct. And I said I support it.
So, and the question is, what do you say to the 40% of voters who voted for Trump?
Oh, I'm happy to say that. It's the do you need them to win part that I don't.
Do you hear how hard she's hitting that fucking table? She's annoyed at questions.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she's going to take fucking reporters' questions after what, the first month or two?
No.
After the second month, the news, they're going to ask her a question, and she's just not going to answer.
Dude, she couldn't handle being a congresswoman, questioning people in hearings and everything. She was insane. But fiscally, she's known as the whiteboard girl.
Yeah, she ate the muffin.
What?
Who stole her sleeves? I said she ate them.
No, she's known as the whiteboard girl. Like, I complain all the time because everybody does it. They make those signs. They spend thousands of your fucking dollars per goddamn sign. She didn't do that. She bought a whiteboard and a damn dry erase marker.
Because she just wanted to fucking put more shit on it. She did math that went to nowhere. Then we spent $200 billion here, $100 billion here, and what does it equal? Donald Trump's a racist. What?
Yes, you're right. But fiscally, she was responsible. And what's California's biggest fucking problem right now?
Gavin Newsom stole all their money?
Yes.
They said that they don't know what's happened in the Palisades with the fires, and it turned out it was arson.
Yes.
Percent of voters who voted for Trump.
Oh, I'm happy to say that. It's the do you need them to win part that I don't understand. I'm happy to answer the question as you have it written, and I'll answer it.
And we've also asked the other candidates, do you think you need any of those 40% of California voters to win, and you're saying no, you don't.
No, I'm saying I'm going to try to win every vote I can. And what I'm saying to you is that.
Well, to those voters, okay, so you.
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it. Thank you.
You're not going to do the interview with us?
Nope, not like this. I'm not. Not with 7 follow-ups to every single question you ask.
Every other candidate has answered.
I don't care.
Follow-ups.
I don't care. I want to have a pleasant, positive conversation.
I want to be in a safe space. You're CBS News California. You're supposed to be nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to answer your questions.
Conversation in which you ask me about every issue on this list. And if every question you're going to make a follow-up question, then we're never going to get there.
Ms.
And
Porter,
we're just going to circle around.
I am an investigative
I have never
reporter.
had to do this before, ever.
You've never had to have a conversation with
to end
a
an
reporter?
interview.
Okay, but every other candidate has done this.
What part of I'm me? I'm running for governor because I'm a leader. So I am going to make.
So you're not going to answer questions from reporters? Okay, why don't we go through? I will continue.
She didn't answer that. She didn't answer that. So you're not going to answer questions from reporters?
No, because she doesn't answer questions.
Yeah, beg me to stay. Exactly.
Well, look, would you rather have somebody combative with the news or somebody combative with your pocketbook? Would you rather have somebody just be a raving lunatic bitch that puts hot mashed potatoes on her ex-husband's head?
Would you rather have somebody who you know
have
is gonna...
somebody rape your ass and your pocketbook?
What are you gonna, or give it to fucking different charities that give her money in the back end?
She never took anything from donors and shit like that back when she was in Congress, though.
She was in Congress for 47 minutes.
She got into like 4 years or so, wasn't she?
I don't think so. I think she was in Congress for like 2 years, once, barely a session, and then she was like, "I'm going to run for governor." She literally stampede buffet. That's exactly what I was gonna. I was trying to look for a buffet joke. Muffin.
Dude, no, she's been in there for a minute. 2019 to 2025.
6 years.
Yeah. Now running for governor after 6 fucking years, I don't know. Unless you're a shining example of what we need in this country. But she's better than Newsom.
I mean, a bag of fucking rocks is better than Newsom.
Yes.
Oh, if I lived in California, I'd vote for Spencer Pratt over fucking Gavin Newsom.
I mean, you already had Arnold Schwarzenegger, so why not?
Well, at least fucking Spencer Pratt looks into shit. He's gotten under Gavin Newsom's skin.
Only if it affects him, though.
I think he's gonna start doing more shit. I think he finally hit his niche with people. You guys are out there. Be careful starting a fight with the mucus when she is cooking the potatoes. Well,
Mrs.
We'll get to that, Mark. What?
Mrs., not mucus.
Oh, Mrs. That's how you spell Mrs.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was MISSES.
That's like Mrs. Davy.
English language is hard, Richard.
No, it is not. I mean,
how do you spell there?
It is.
How do you spell that? How many? Exactly. She does like questions just like Gavin. You're right, Muffin.
True. I will continue to ask follow-up questions because that's my job as a journalist, but I will go through and ask these, and if you don't want to answer, you don't want to answer. So nearly every legislative...
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you, and I don't want this all.
She's not better than Newsom. She could never have an interview with Charlie Kirk. No.
Could you imagine the conversation that was had right before she scolded her husband with potatoes? Could you imagine? I don't want to have this confrontation. I will throw the potatoes at you.
Oh no, she definitely gives off the misery vibe. You know? She definitely has that. Too. Yeah, she does, especially when she was in Congress. I was like, dear fucking God.
I don't want to have this unpleasant conversation. What? Do you think the people in California are going to just be like nice to you? Is that what you think?
Hold on. No, they're not going to be. That's not the whole issue. The whole issue is you got Gavin Newsom who literally started destroying the state, had a fucking recall. Barely skinned by. Just barely skinned by in that, and I still call bullshit shenanigans on that.
Me too.
Had a fucking recall, barely got by, and then went dark on the fucking news cycle for over a year. And even Davey even knows this. I was telling him, I was like, as soon as Newsom went dark after his recall, I told him, I was like, dude's going to run for president. Dude's going to start running for fucking president. He's going to start getting out there very soon. In about a year or two, he's going to go out there. And this motherfucker, in about a year and a half after that, started going out into other states and having rallies in other states. For what? California? What the fuck was that about?
Maybe, and we'll get to that one.
Yeah.
That too. And Marlene, shut up. Davey misses is like the the Phillies pitcher throwing to home plate in the most important play of the deciding game of the playoffs. Well, sorry for Philly. By the way, did you know Miles Teller and Shane Gillis are Nazis now because of that game?
Well, Shane Gillis is always
there was a video of
Nazi.
Him and Miles Teller at the Phillies game, and they're holding a beer, and they're trying to say that he was safe, right? But they only had one hand, so they kept doing it.
Oh shit! Here we go.
So nearly every legislative.
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you, and I don't want this all on camera.
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you either. I would love to continue to.
I'm tripping balls right now, and I need you to relax.
Can you just blow some Vicks Vapor Rub in my face? I'm tripping balls right now.
What was that little thing about, those little Vicks nasal stick things that they used to have?
Well, yeah, they used to do when back in the day in like college, I would take ecstasy and that's what it's for.
That has nothing to do with what?
Yeah. So if you listen, what happens is what you do is you take the one end and you blow it into somebody's face.
Yes.
And you feel all weird and tingly and shit like that.
Yeah, fuck that. No.
Sorry, answer questions. I need a beer.
There was also a story about somebody doing that to somebody's butthole. And they were rushed to the emergency room. Menthol on your asshole. Not a good thing, brother.
Oh, my butt cheeks just squished up.
Candidate feels about every one of these issues that they care about. And redistricting, it's a massive issue. We're going to do an entire story just on the responses to that question. And
I would be that reporter, and I'd enjoy it. I'd enjoy being that reporter at that point in time.
Well, I mean, she has had an issue, a litany of being a cunt. This one says, exclusive from Melody Mason, on Katie Porter, who berates a staffer and tells her to get out of my fucking shot while recording a video with the Biden administration. This comes from Politico. Editor's note, the following video was obtained by Politico. It shows a government recording between then Rep. Katie Porter, California, and then Secretary of Energy Jennifer Graham. Or Granholm.
Ready for stat number 2?
Granola.
I am. All right.
That's what I thought it was.
$632, which is how much you save in fuel and maintenance costs when you replace your traditional car with an EV.
You're saving $682 a year on an $80,000 car.
Mm-hmm.
So you spend $80,000 on a Tesla or an EV, because at this time they're still kind of really fucking expensive. To get a good Tesla is about $120. That's with the dual battery, so you can travel as far as you can. I think it's 500 miles on a battery charge for a 120. You're going to save $682 a year. But your electric bill is going to be through the fucking roof.
Yep. It'll be more than that $682 a year.
Razor lips. She does.
But I will point this out before you begin any further. That look in her eyes. She is looking at herself back in that little Zoom meeting or whatever the fuck, and she sees that bitch in the background right now.
Electric vehicle. So I lease a Chevy Bolt. It is the best car that I have ever owned. I just plug it into the garage, 3-hole prong plug, and I never have to go to the gas station.
So you lease a Chevy Volt. Let's say $600 a month, right? You're leasing it. You don't own it. So what? It's a free car?
No.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
It's free?
No.
You spend $600 a month on a car you don't own, first of all. And then second of all, you still have to power it.
You still have to keep maintenance on it. You have to do everything as if you own it, but you don't own it.
The reporter was on national news. She loves it. Of course she does. And not in California. Electricity is high. Gas is high. Shit. I wish I was high. Be the one says. The video wasn't that long ago, and poor Katie has gotten noticeably more portly. Yeah, she has.
That's awesome. And $632.
Wait, there you go. You can see her. She's right here.
Uh-huh.
So you can kind of see in her face, she starts to get annoyed.
That's awesome. And $632 is real money. And I know here at UCI, we have a National Fuel Center Research Center, and they're also doing work on how to make electric vehicles affordable, including for low and moderate income people, working moms, single moms like me, people who really could benefit from an extra $632 in their pocket. And it's also not just the individual savings, but it's also the total savings for our economy. So I'm on the oversight committee, you might know, and that is where we did a study recently this fall in September. And what it showed is if we don't electrify our transportation
I wish they electrified you.
Jesus.
What?
sector, that we're going to lose more than 500,000 Californians dying prematurely to air pollution and other problems. And the state could lose. Get out of my fucking shot.
I just wanted to tell you, you're wrong. You're not right. You're
I just came here to ruin your interview just to say you're wrong. Look, she has a right to be a bitch about that.
My fucking shot. Okay, it does. Okay, you also were in my shot before that. Stay out of my shot.
Told you, she noticed that she was right here.
Uh-huh.
You were in my shot before that.
Yeah, in the mirror.
Nobody was paying a fucking attention.
Is that a mirror? I don't know. With that archway or whatever the fuck that is right there. Yeah. She was
I don't
just
know. Her giant fucking head's in the way.
But anyway.
Okay. I'm going to start again with electric vehicles saving us money. Perfect.
I'm gonna go back to the script. I'll go back to the script. But here we go again. Do I have the? Oh, no, I don't.
She's a raving lunatic bitch. But fiscally, I never saw her do anything untoward.
Oh, California Governor Katie Porter calling pedophilia an identity. I remember
California governor.
Jennifer with the dono.
Wait.
Look into the staffer's eyes.
Wait.
Yeah, the staffer was scared.
Bring it back, though. 2022, she was in the House of Representatives.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. No.
Yeah, 2022, because it was 2019 to 2025.
She run. She was in the Senate race with
19 to 2025.
Katie Porter,
Yep.
remember, ran for the U.S. Senate in 2024. She couldn't have been governor, though. Right Angle News is wrong. She was a U.S. House of Representatives at that point. But yeah, go ahead.
This allegation of groomer and pedophile, it is alleging that a person is criminal somehow and engaged in criminal acts merely because of their identity, their sexual orientation, their gender identity. This allegation of
grooming. People can be whoever they want to be. If they want to groom children, it's okay. But the Trump organization is hiding pedophiles.
Yeah.
The Trump organization is hiding pedophiles. So yeah. And the last one is Piers Morgan, making her look like an absolute fool. Is it just me, or is everyone else fed also 99% Katie feed? Oh, 99% Katie Porter for those needing more. One more horrendous clip. This is it. This is atrocious.
A bad judgment. Right, but the real scandal is not that he wants to do it. It's
kind of old.
What?
I mean, let's be
Sorry?
Yeah, it's such a bullshit.
are immature. That's why they're kids.
Not at 21. Not all over the world.
21-year-olds are immature. That's why we don't
Well,
let them drink until they're 21. That's why some of us don't think that 20-year-olds or 19-year-olds ought to be able to go get AR-15s.
They can go fight.
I think there are
They
arguments.
can be in the army.
Well, I think that's a discussion we should have, because I think
They
the
can
more we
vote.
know about
I thought if you vote, you should be able to have a certain level of maturity. They're deciding whether you should be in Congress or not.
Well, and by the way, I win those votes.
What?
I win those votes. You know, those fucking idiots. Yeah, those dummies that I just called dummies that Kamala did the same thing. I get those votes. Jennifer with the dono. No. Rewind to what she said about people dying without electric cars. Oh, okay. I'll right after this one. I'll go back to it.
I win those votes, and I'm proud of it. But what I'm
So
saying
you just
is
said you win the votes of the immature.
Well, but the immature. First up, immaturity.
Did you hear that shudder? She had no fucking. Her butt plug finally fucking went off.
Sure.
Well, but the immature. First up, immaturity is not necessarily.
It's like you were repulsed by the word immature.
It was like she realized this is what I mean. She's fucking dumb. Do you want that in the? Hey, Katie, I need you to sign this. What's this for? No, sign this one. What's this for? No, sign this one. No. Okay, just sign these. We're good. Okay. Women no longer have a right to vote. What?
Better than Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, but he's gone. He can't go back. Too male, too pale, too stale. Yep.
Votes of the immature.
Well, but the immature. First up, immaturity is not necessarily an age thing. You can be immature well.
But you just
into
played
your
the age
adulthood.
card. Yeah. You were like, our argument sucks because we're old, which is
No, I didn't say that. I
that's
said
getting
it
so
sounded-
boring.
And by the way, I'm only 58, just for the record.
Shouldn't we critique each other on the content of our ideas, not on those identity politics things? Like
But you're old.
She's old too. She's creeping on that 58. That Piers Morgan was that age.
I mean,
she was born in 74.
Yeah, she was born in 74.
Yeah, so she's not that much younger.
She's crazy as shit. But what else do you have?
All right, let's go back. Let's go back to that one. What Jennifer was saying that she said that.
I just actually want to see California burn even further, because it'd be funny.
Ready for stat number 2?
I am.
All right. $632, which is how much you save in fuel and maintenance costs when you replace your traditional car with an EV, with an electric vehicle. So I lease a Chevy Bolt. It is the best car that I have ever owned. I just plug it into the garage, 3-hole prong plug, and I never have to go to the gas station.
Out of a 220 volt. You know how she didn't know that, right? Just a 3-prong plug, and I just plug it into the house.
Yeah. For the same thing your dryer runs off of?
Yeah, it has to be a certain fucking voltage.
That's awesome. And $632 is real money. And I know here at UCI, we have a National Fuel Center Research Center, and they're also doing work on how to make electric vehicles affordable, including for low and moderate income people, working moms, single moms like me, people who really could benefit from an extra $632 in their pocket. And it's also not just the individual savings, but it's also the total savings for our economy. So I'm on the oversight committee, you might know, and that is where we did a study recently this fall in September. And what it showed is if we don't electrify our transportation sector, that we're going to lose more than 500,000 Californians dying prematurely.
Please, California.
If we don't electrify California, 500,000 people are going to die.
Please, California, do me a favor.
Electrocute yourself?
Toaster in a bathtub.
Not everybody, not Jennifer. Not the smart ones. The dumb
Colloquially,
ones.
just the state as a whole. Nothing has ever really come out of California that's ever been good, including Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I mean, Facebook sucks. All the fucking tech shit sucks. It just collects our data and gives it around to everybody.
Everything California has ever given us, except for cashews, everything California has ever given us has been shit. Everything is known to give you cancer because California didn't even want to be bothered to go through the statistics. They just slapped a label on everything to say fuck it.
Exactly, Jonah. Yeah, but the gas and coal-powered power plants supplying electric to a Chevy Bolt makes the savings a wash. Yeah, that's what they don't. They think that they don't. It's just money. Oversight committee. Yeah, more money. We'll give more. We'll get more money and kickbacks for it.
Yeah.
If we don't electrify our transportation sector, that we're going to lose more than 500,000 Californians dying prematurely to air pollution and other problems, and the state could lose. Get out of my fucking shot.
Look at the lady's face.
Look, she rightfully has the reason to do this shit. She just said more than 500,000 people will die if they don't buy electric cars, you dumb bitch. You want to reword that and just walk away?
Should have. But it's that time.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Fuck. We're a little bit late. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the link there in the chat for you. We're about to go over and hit the Rumble section. We got a little bit more to talk about. Some more crazy shit going on in the world. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Words are hard right now, but you got 3 minutes. I'm going to use that to find out what words are coming out of my mouth.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?